What's up, y'all? It's your boy Heck to the Tech to the Get That Check. What's going on with everybody? You know what I mean? Hope everybody's doing well. You know what I mean? Come back with a story for y'all. Quick story. This story is about a DJ that worked at Hot 97. He worked at Hot 97 hold on, let me just fix the camera a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so this video is about a DJ that worked at Hot 97. So this DJ was known as DJ Skribbles. All right, if I remember DJ Skribbles, he was in a clique called the Young Black Teenagers way back in the day. Now, when I was little, not young, I'm still young, but when I was little, I told y'all that I had moved out to Long Island for a little bit. My mom and my pops broke up, and my mom had moved out of Queens to Long Island. So I lived in Long Island for like 4 or 5 years, and I lived across the street. It turned out that I ended up living across the street from DJ Skribbles. Now, back then, you know how the new generation is now? They don't really look up to the older artists. That's really how I looked at DJ Skribble, at that time, because I was very, very young. I'm talking about I wasn't even a teenager. I wasn't even a teenager yet. I didn't really. I mean, I was into music, but I didn't really know too much about DJ Skribble until I got older, and I realized, because me and an old friend of mine used to hang out with his sister, Beth. Shout out to Beth and her friend Cindy. So yeah, we lived across the street. I lived across the street from him, and every now and then I used to see him and the whole clique. I forgot their names, but that Spanish cat from Brooklyn, and the other dude who's on my Facebook with the dreads. He looked like a white Jamaican with the dreads. I forgot his name. He's on my Facebook page, but anyway, I used to see them washing their cars. They used to be outside in the front washing their brand new cars. They had new Hondas, they had new Mercedes, they had BMWs, they had Jeeps. They were just washing them in the summertime. You know what I mean? I used to just look at these dudes. I was like, who are these dudes? You know what I'm saying? Got nice cars, like, damn. But I was little, you know what I mean? Like, I looked at them like from a little kid's view, like wow, like I just admired mostly the cars than them, but it seemed like they were of some importance because like they had like all these cars parked in front of the crib, and they were washing them. And anyway, so time went along, and as time went along, me and my old friend of mine, we started getting a little bit older, and we met his sister Beth, DJ Skribbles' sister, which lived in the same house, you know what I mean? And we used to go to Splish Splash with them, and we used to hang out with them. At this time, I was with a girl named Amy, you know. Like we were already starting to get a little bit older, so I got with this girl Amy, and but every time Amy wasn't around, we hung out with Beth and this girl and her friend Cindy, which was, my old friend of mine was going out with Amy's best friend, so it was like a couple thing, you know what I mean? But when they weren't around, we hung out with Beth and this girl Cindy, which was our homegirls. It was just our friends, you know what I mean? But every now and then, we would, like, screw around a little bit, mess around a little bit, like just what kids do, like, when you get a little drunk. So we used to go to Beth's house across the street, and I got to see DJ Skribble crib, and she started to explain to us who he was, and we were like, wow, he from the young black teenage. We started hearing his music, tap the bottle and twist the cap, tap the bottle and twist the cap. And we were like, oh, he's from that group? Oh, that's dope. And he lived in the basement of his house. Obviously, it was his parents' house. He lived in the basement, but yo, the stuff this dude was getting in the mail for free was crazy. That's when I first realized and saw the effect that hip-hop, that music could do for you, you know what I mean? Once, and fame, and once you in the industry, and you know what I mean? Like, he was getting tons of free clothes in the mail, you know what I mean? Like, so he could promote. He was getting, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he had clothes all over the place. He had records all over the place. He had turntables there. He wasn't there at the time. I think he was on tour. His sister, every time we came over, he was on tour. I never really got to meet him because he was never home. He was always on tour, That's the crazy part, because he was a DJ. I like even when he didn't tour with his clique, the young black teenagers, they hired him by himself because he was the DJ, you know what I mean? Like, he started working for Hot 97 and all that. So out of the clique, he's really the one that ended up really shining the most. You know what I mean? But yeah, so like at nighttime, like, they used to hang clothing outside. You know what I mean? Like in the backyard, they used to hang up. They used to hang up Polo. They used to hang up Tommy Hilfiger. They used to hang up all types of clothing. And me and my boy at the time, that was screwing around with Beth, his sister, we used to take it, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Beth, but I mean, it wasn't me, man. But peoples I was with, we used to take their clothes. We used to, we used to take that Hilfiger. We used to take that Polo. We used to take that Nordica, whatever it was. We took it. I mean, they left it hanging overnight, and we would just take it, and we would like rock it in their faces. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if it was DJ Scribble clothing or Beth's clothing, or I don't know, but we robbed DJ Scribble. And I apologize to DJ Scribble now and Beth, you know what I mean? And I remember it was just like us four sometimes. My boy, his sister Beth, and Cindy, we used to all hang out. And at the time, I was with Amy, you know what I mean? Like, but Cindy knew that I wasn't like really into her, you know what I mean? Because I was with Amy, but you know, I mean, Amy already knew I was like going around, you know, like with other girls, like like one of her closest friends, this girl became her friend just to hang out with me. And she told me this to my face. She was like, I'm only Amy friend just so I could get close to you. She told me that once. You know what I mean? This chick. And I just seen her like recently at my boy's wake. And she looking alright, you know what I mean? She looking cool, you know what I mean? Like, she look more mature now. And I also saw her online rocking a Mr. Hyde shirt. I don't know how that happened, but anyway. So, but yeah, so this girl that I'm talking about, that now I'm changing the subject. I'm going from DJ Skribbles to something else. This girl that because this is important, and I just want to talk about this because I want to tell the truth about this. What happened one day, this girl that was acting as a friend to Amy to get close to me had a man. Her man's name was Johnny, right? So I don't know if they were together at the time. They had problems on and off, but obviously he had feelings for her. And she was wild. She was crazy. I mean, he was too. You know, they both cheated on each other all the time. You know what I mean? She was on the streets all the time. He was on the streets. I mean, Amy was always home. You know what I mean? Like, she was a home girl. Like, she stayed home. She didn't cheat on me. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't really cheat on her that much either. Maybe I kissed a few girls here and there. You know. Never really slept with girls behind her back. Just maybe make out with them because I was drunk or something. But I was never really, not like my mans. My mans was banging everything. My boy, he was banging everything left and right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was no joke. But anyway, so this girl that acted like Amy's friend saw me at McDonald's one night, and she was like, meet me at this other girl's house, because I remember telling y'all in another video that there's another video. If y'all haven't watched my videos, there's another video where I explained that when I was young, there was this place we all used to hang out at. It was a crib. It was some girl's crib where everybody used to party and chill. Well, she told me to meet her there, and I was like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? I'll meet you there. We drink some licks, whatever, and we just get it popping. And all right, at this time, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't expect to fool around with her. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. I don't know what I expect. I just expect to chill, whatever. Talk to her. You know what I mean? Just whatever. You know what I mean? I was in my boy's car, and she said, "Pull up and hang out with me." You know, my boy had a bounce, so he dropped me off there. So I went and was sitting on the couch. I think it was a setup, honestly. I think this whole thing was a setup, honestly. I think, you know what I mean? From the jump. Alright, so I was broken up with Amy at the time. Me and Amy was having some issues, you know what I mean? Honestly. So I don't know what was going on. Maybe Amy set me up. I don't know, but anyway. But anyway, this girl, she goes to unzip my pants, and I'm lit. I'm lit right now. I'm like tipsy, and I just let her do it. I mean, and she's like, "You're a pig." And I'm like, "What? You're the one that's unzipping my pants. I'm not unzipping them." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, nothing, like, she never did nothing. She never sucked me off or nothing like that. But, anyway. So, what happened next was, we went, like, we were talking about, I think she was having, like, breathing problems, or I was like breathing funny, or and she was like, "Why are you wheezing?" or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't know. I think I was a little nervous or something, but you know what I'm saying? Because it was Amy's friend, you know what I mean? And it was Johnny's girl, which was all over me at the time. And so then I told her, let's just go upstairs and chill. Because we were downstairs, like in the guest room on the couch, so there was people partying around us. And she was like, "No, let's go outside in the garage." Now, the garage has a window in the back of it where you could see, and somebody already got caught in there before us fooling around. They got caught in there fooling around. Somebody saw through the window, you know what I mean? And I was a little suspicious. I was suspecting something about that, but I did it. So we went in there. I mean, I'm thinking we're gonna do something crazy, like probably have sex or something. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna give it up. You know what I mean? But nah, she told me to give her hickeys, like around her chest. She's like, so nobody could see them. Give me hickeys over here. So I gave her hickeys there, like an idiot. I was drunk. I was listening to everything she was telling me. You know what I mean? And the next day, Johnny came swinging at me. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I could understand, but I got put in this. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not at fault, but she did play most of the seducing part. You know what I mean? She was like, she really seduced me. You know what I mean? Like, she really, like, I was like, like a rat caught in like chasing some cheese. You know what I mean? Caught in the mouse trap. A mouse caught in the mouse trap. You know what I mean? Like, I fell for it. You know what I mean? I fell for the temptation. And I didn't blame Johnny for being mad and wanting to come at me like that. At the time, I didn't really understand it because I thought they was having issues. But